Hey guys, this is Kyle with AttackOfTheFanboy.com. So this is our third and final Tears of Light walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. If you've been following along, we've done Faron Woods and Kakariko Village. This is Lake Hylia and the Zora Domain. If you played the original game, or if you've been playing Twilight Princess HD, you know that these missions can be a pain. Luckily, there's only 12, not 16 as there were in the original game, and while this one is the most difficult, it starts off pretty easy. You got one right outside this door here to the left. Of course, this is using the normal game mode, not hero mode. If you're using that, all the directions are reversed because the world is mirrored. Maybe a little bit tough to follow along, but you should be okay. So grab this guy really quick and then continue down the path. You should see the next tier of light on your mini-map. It's either on your screen or on your gamepad. So just follow along with that. You see the little white dot on there. On your path, of course, you're going to run into some enemies. Here comes some shadow beasts. These guys are pretty well spaced out, so make sure that you take out one in the corner. It doesn't matter which one. There's a guy in the middle, two in the corners. Take out one of the corners, lure the guy in the middle over to the other one in the other corner. Once those guys are taken care of, you're just going to keep continuing down this path to get the second tier of light in Lake Hylia. The rest are pretty far away. These two are kind of segmented off in the corner here. There's one more in this area, but he is off on the other side of the lake, as you can see in that mini-map. So this guy's burrowing down. If you've reached this point, you know what to do. You just gotta follow him around and dig him up and take him out as quickly as you can. Once you have him, you're going to need to swim all the way across the lake. So jump down in the water. Of course I had to because he popped down there. But jump down in the water and swim towards that other white dot on your map. If you see this guy, just go ahead and swim up here. It's a little bit faster to walk on this little land outcropping. And you can see the next tier of light up ahead. Once you get there, there's going to be a little bit more work to do. So take this guy out, and you're actually going to call in one of those flying shadow beasts that have kind of given you a headache the whole game, and he's going to carry you up to the next section. So just follow this along, just do your little wolf howl and call him in. He's going to carry you up, and there are tiers of light in this area, so you need to be vigilant. You're not just flying through here really quick. Watch your map, and you're going to need to grab these. I think that there are 3. We will find out with the video. They can be a little tough to get. If you miss any of them, I would recommend just slamming into a wall or something, starting this thing over. And you can use your targeting, your ZL targeting. So you want to do that and then hit the A button to dash into them. It makes it a little bit easier to grab them. Of course, you probably flew through here before when you were going up to the Zora Domain. So you should know the path, but just avoid any obstacles and take out these tiers of light and get up to the top, and you should be alright. These two are a little bunched up, so it makes it pretty tough. But once you get them, that's it. That's all you need to do in this area. So just avoid obstacles, stay alive, make sure that you make it to the end, and you should be alright. Once you head out here, you are close to the next few, but these are actually much more scattered around the landscape. So head over to the fishing hole. There's one right here. Just listen to this lady, and it'll come running out. Grab it pretty quick. The rest of them are much more scattered. The best method that I've found is there actually is one in Castletown near Hyrule Castle. So you're going to want to swim down there. If you just head over this way, you'll see two spirits that you can listen to them, and follow them downriver, and that'll take you right close to where you need to be. Like I said, just give them a listen. They'll show you exactly where you're supposed to go. So as you can see, this actually drops you out in Hyrule Field. You're wanting to get into Castletown. So if you look at your map, you see that you just follow that west path down to the south, and that west gate is open right outside of Hyrule Castle. So head on in that west road, and the Tier of Light is in the southern portion near Telma's Bar. If you have been there already, then it is just outside of it. So just head towards there. It's a little alcove, kind of an alleyway. Head into that, and it'll pop up, and you can grab it. It is hiding in those boxes, so you do need to take it out. Just knock the boxes. You can attack it or dash into it, whatever. And once it comes out, get it. And the rest of the Tears of Light are back in Lake Hylia, so you're actually going to want to warp back there. So pull Min out and warp not to Death Mountain. You actually want to warp to Zora's Domain up to the north. And that's going to put you right in the middle of Zora's Domain, right next to the last couple of Tears of Light. But the last one is definitely a bit different. So this guy is kind of hiding around here, so just run around until you can kind of spot him. I usually like to hit the walls in case they are standing on the wall. They like to hide on the walls, and slamming into it just kind of scares them, gets them to fly around a little bit. And once you're done, you can exit this area. The next two are right out here, as you can see again on the mini-map. One is on land, and one is out in the middle of the water. So you can swim out. It's a little bit easier to just get this guy really quick, and then the other guy finish off once you swim over to the land. So as you can see, you need to swim a little to the side of this so you can actually climb up on these rocks. Climb up here, and you should find the next to last one, although this is the last normal Tier of Light. The next one is very, very different. It's actually a boss fight, as you'll see in just a little bit. So best way to get back is to just pull Min out and warp back to Lake Hylia. Of course, she tells you that there's something different about this one, doesn't really know what's going on. You'll find out in just a little bit. So just use her to warp, and then you will be in that last area to find that last Tier of Light. Once you warp back here, you're going to have to do a little bit of swimming. Just swim straight towards that dot on your map. It is out in the middle of the water. As you can see, there's some wood planks there. You just want to swim towards those. Once you get here, you will be introduced to the boss. He's not super hard to take out, so essentially you just want to avoid his attacks and wait for him to get close to you. Once he is, you use your dash attack, and Wolf Link will actually latch on, so you can do multiple attacks in a row. Do that a couple of times, and you'll be close to done, but not quite done. He's got one last little bit that you have to do, so it's really just key is dodging his attacks. If you keep that Z targeting on him, it's easier to kind of strafe and walk around and avoid that. I mean, it's pretty slow attack, so it's not too bad to get him to miss. And then as soon as he does, you just want to lunge at him with A. And as I said, you're going to have to do that a couple of times. If you're missing or anything like that, just be patient. It'll be okay. He's not too tough. After you knock him back a couple of times, that's when he's going to go into his final mode, which is actually just your final strike. You need to use your B targeting because you need to take out all 6 of those side legs at once. So hold B and let go once all of them are targeted, and you'll take them out. And that is the last tier of light in all of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. It's not a super tough mission, but it's just kind of long and boring. You just have to kind of go around a lot, do a lot of traveling. But it's not too bad, and hopefully this guide helped. We have a lot of other guides on the website, attackofthefanboy.com. Also on our YouTube channel. We'll have a couple, but we have a lot more on the site, so check it out if you're having trouble with anything in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And thanks for joining us.